Just do. I made my camera massive. Hold on. Well, let me just fix that up. I reset it. That's what I did. I went for frame rate and I ended up making my camera massive. Do apologise for the shock there. There we go. Wrong keyboard shortcuts. There we go. Good evening everybody. How are you this fine Thursday evening? Hey TJ, how are you? Straight in there. Thanks for stopping by. How has your Thursday been? Hope all is well. Oh, and we've just sold a hexweave bag. What an entrance. So, exciting times. The road to 5 million starts here. We're currently sat at 967,000. And the aim is to get 5 million by the time Battle for Azeroth comes out. Well, that's the plan, anyway. Let's see how close we can get to that, or even exceed that, for that matter. So the first order of the day is 5 million for the auction house mount, so that's exactly right, TJ. I mean, we could go for the faction version, that's 4 million, but I'm going to go for 5, because if I have a million spare left over, if I do the faction route, then an extra million is going to be good for a bit of reserve capital, because I don't want to completely get rid of all my gold, because then I won't have any money to buy things. Oh, good to see you too, TJ. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I hope all has been well with you. Have you been able to stream much yourself? Or have you been off doing other things? I'm going to pick up all my expires. I've got absolutely loads to pick up. So we're going to repost everything on. It's going to fill up the rest of the mailbox, I think, with this last lot of stuff. Let's have a look. What have we got? A load more expires, I imagine. Oh, got some sales though. That's a good start. Okay, let's get the expires out of the way. Good evening, Hogstout, my one and only moderator. How are you? Sticking to your scheduled days, usually 10 minutes late though. Yes, I haven't been that great with my schedules of late either. Think I'm here for us to talk about your stream? No worries, TJ. I don't mind talking about other people's stream at all. How's it been going? Have you been enjoying it? Is the main thing. Yeah, I tend to be a bit late with my streams. Usually family stuff happens, and other things, you know, here and there. Right, we're going to do a post scan of the stuff we've got already. So let's have a look at what we can get on. So we really need to get everything on. We got 4,000 in sales. That's from the 2 hexweave bags. We've only got 94 auctions actually on. So we've got a lot of our hexweave bags better at 2,396. That's a better number. I'm happy to post those on for that amount, because I bought them. I bought some of these hexweave bags for, where's the average price there? 1,911. So to sell these for 2,300 is a bit better. Been loving it. Got your remote? Excellent. Congratulations. A few regular viewers, thank you very much. No worries, TJ. I'm glad you felt you wanted to start. I'm always streaming is anyone can try it. That's the great thing about it. You just need a PC and away you go. All the things you have for gaming anyway, and the rest is just down to you. So well done for taking that first step and giving it a go. You never know if you like it until you try it. Right, is that everything? No, that's everything. Right, next lot on. Let's pick up the expires. Going to leave all the sales to the end. What have we got? Okay, more expires. Yep, there they are. Mr. Potato Specs got you interested in how mine would handle it. Yes. I was always under the impression you needed a beast. Exactly. With a bit of careful tweaking, and managing of your settings, it's entirely doable. Even with, you know, the old version of Mr. Potato I had before I upgraded the graphics card, you know, it's still entirely doable. Albeit, yes, you have to put the graphics setting right down. You have to watch your resolution and things like that. But you know, every obstacle can be overcome. Alright, I'm liking putting lots of things on. Hey, Pause Reset, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been this fine Thursday? Oh, Rich Purple's going back on at normal price. And we did have an undercut on that a while back. So it's nice to see that back at normal price. Because I had bought one for was it 360? No, I bought it for 499. There was one up for that, and I wanted to just test whether the person putting those on was putting them on for that price consistently, or was going to match my price that I put them on for. Chill stream seems more successful. Okay, by me and going, oh, fantastic, TJ. I really like the nice calm streams over the top streams. Yes, that's my own personal sort of take on things, TJ. That's how I, you know, as a person, like to do it. And obviously everyone's different, so we could really do with that selling, that Nexus Reaver, one of these days. And the Orbit Deception. If those sold, some of our gold will be well on the way. Hey, Pointy Gnome, how are you? And Mike Flanny, thanks for stopping by. How are you both this fine Thursday? Hope all is well. And the Big Bench, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, more sales. Those are still the same sales. We'll go for the expires first. Let's clear out the expires. How are we doing for bag space? Quite full. Should I let that carry on? Yeah, I'll let that carry on and just get another load ones. Anyone got to the 5 million already? Hey Jack, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yes, for those who haven't seen it, I've got a where is it? This window. I have a chart now. The road to 5 million. So I am basically on my way. I've started here at just under 1 million. I'm going to see how much gold I have by the end of tonight. And we're going to basically, oops, press the wrong button there. We're going to basically see how we get on, charting my progress over the next 90 days to get the mount at 5 million. I'm going for 5 million, so in case I do get it for 4 million, I've still got 1 million in reserve, which is always going to be useful. Good evening, Gumdrops. How are you? How's your week going at Ubisoft? I've heard some great stuff from it, from the Discord and your Twitter. I'm glad you're getting to play lots of games. That's awesome. Doing very well, thank you, TJ. Let me just double check. I missed something. There we go. Where's... oh, Gold Queen. Thank you ever so much for the host. Very kind of you. How was your stream? You're just speaking about... Yes, with your chill stream, definitely. That's how we like to do it, me and Gumdrops. Keep it nice and chilled. Well, tokens going up this hard, you might as well buy gold. Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? You know, the token prices are going to go up, aren't they? Have we got everything? Hey, Danny, how are you? How are you doing, Gold Queen? Hope all is well with you. Thanks ever so much for the host. Streams like the after party for Goldmaker streamers. Yeah, something like that, Jack, definitely. Right, that should be enough for now. So let's post this lot on. Let's get bombarded with info for great people and great place. Excellent, that's really good. Oh, feeling like home, that's really nice. That's exactly what you want in a place. Somewhere that you really connect with them. That's fantastic. And obviously being in games is great fun. I haven't seen the token price, no. Didn't something to do with Call of Duty come out today? but has it basically spiked? Okay. So I imagine that'll probably spike and then hit another level at some point. Let's see how it goes. I'm not going to be buying any tokens now. I've basically what I've done is 380. Youch. So my plan is I had £64 in BattleNet balance over the past 6 months that I'd been squirreling away. Every time I got over 1 million, I bought a WoW token, and so that has allowed me to buy. I was going to buy 6 months game time, but what I've decided to do instead is I'm going to use half of that to pay for a faction change for Awakening to go over from Horde to Alliance, and then I've spent the other 3 months to add to my existing 1 month game time, so I've now got 4 months game time till sort of the middle of September, so I've got enough time now prepaid for Battle for Azeroth. All Alliance, Danny. Yes, that's right. Some people could not even buy a token because there weren't any. Really? Oh my god. Good evening, Wallall. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. See, look, this mount is now blocking the mailbox. What is going to happen when everyone's got a great big brontosaur standing in front of the mailbox? That's going to be the fun thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. After talking with you earlier on Sparety's stream, it kind of confirmed my thoughts as to switch over, make use of. I need to pool everyone together if I'm going to make this 5 million. I'm going to have to pool everyone's resources. Oh, thank you for the cheer as well. That's amazing. Thank you for your support, Danny. It's always exceptional the amount of cheers you do. Hey, Dark Conwyn, how are you? Doing the same thing I am, reposting. Yes. It's the life of the gold maker for sure. It's one of the lesser talked about things is, especially when you've got all your auctions expired, there's no point in them sitting there in the mailbox. You might as well get them on. And I have the advantage of being able to chat to all you lovely people whilst I do it, which is amazing. Right, we'll get another post scan going. They've gone up 30,000 on US servers, have they, the tokens? Wow, that's quite a jump for US ones, isn't it? So, with tokens spiking in price, mounts going crazy in price, it's going to be interesting times. Hey, excellent Morph TV, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Despise you all. A month ago I was just raiding. Now I have your farms going, your garrisons pumping out mats and crafting daily. Excellent, Danny. Welcome to the club. Right, let's just post all those ones on. Okay, Cam Drops. Well, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. Good luck with your last Friday. Well, not last Friday, but your first Friday. You know what I mean. Okay, TJ, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Right, another lot on. And more expires. I really should get rid of these sales, but I do like to see them all in one go. Let's see them. Oh wow, Morph TV, thank you ever so much for the sub. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for your support. It's amazing. Thank you very much. It was lovely chef's hats and thumbs up. That's fantastic. Thank you all. Amazing support. Thank you. I'm just going to let that run through. Get another load going. Seems I've probably got the bag space for a few more. And soon you get your own chef's hat. Fantastic. How close are you, Morph? How many Epicureans awards have you got? Good evening, Commander Bond. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine Thursday? Right, was that done? Yes, it was. Let's pick the expires. Do another load. Only 18 more. Oh, that's not too long. That's 9 days, really. Right, that's inventory full, so another lot of posting to do. Really need to get these auctions on, because this is the only way I'm going to make my gold, is by doing this. Hi, Just Walk Around, thanks for stopping by. And Lamnican, how are you both? Admiral's Hat down to 829, interesting. Although my average sale price is only 345, interestingly. I did sell one for 111 there, that was surprisingly cheap. I have to check my prices on that one perhaps. Another shirt going on for 3,000. Don't mind having 2 of those on now, because there was a stage where they were selling. Lots of gladiators stuff. I'm not recrafting any of those at this point, so I'm going to leave those going. Watching one of my YouTube videos from last fall this morning. Wow, that must have been one of the very early ones. The ones where I wasn't actually... there was nobody on and I was talking to myself, I imagine. How things have changed since then. It is indeed Friday tomorrow, so all is good, Lamnican. I've come a long way. Yes, absolutely, Commander Bond. That's what I like about having them all on YouTube, is I can go back and look at those, because it is good to reflect on your progress and see how things changed, how you'd like to improve things, and how you'd like to improve even further. So it's always good to sort of look back and sort of reassess things, and it's there for prosperity as well. So people who may want to do this themselves can see that what they see now isn't something that just was suddenly appeared. It took time to develop and grow from there. So it's all entirely doable. Yeah, we're up to 30,000, so that's good. Let's just pop these ones on and do another lot. Let's go right. Frame rate's looking quite good today, actually. It was quite sluggish the other day, but now we're actually quite good. There was another update with TSM. I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. Okay, and various bits coming on. What else have we got? Merlin's Robe, that never sold. Icebane Treads, still good to have on. Want to maximise our gold making possibilities. Not enough Shadow Silk. We've already got 8 on the auction house, so that's okay. So let's post those all on. Frostwoven and Robe. What else have we got? Just having a quick scan through everything. You stopped a video because you were about to set up TSM3 shopping operations, and I wanted to have yours in front of me to compare. Ah, yes, I hadn't when I started streaming. I hadn't gotten into using shopping operations, so that was the first time using them. It was way back then. Yeah, it does roll off the tongue really well, Danny. It makes me sound more British when I say it. 95 mail left, so what have we got? 18 of the 95. Okay, let's go pop these on. And then we shall run the post scan. Get these ones on. And try and get the last ones on. Imperial Moth, Spear, Gladiators, Red Shirt, Woolen Robe, Silkweave Hood. Basically loads of stuff. Falling Blossom Sandals. That's got a good price on them, if that ever sells. Borrowed it off somewhere, forget exactly. I think it's some book or something I remember reading once. Oh, Lazy Cubby, thank you ever so much for the host. How are you? Welcome everybody from Lazy Cubby's host. How is your creative going? Or were you playing World of Warcraft today? More expires going through. This is going slower because I'm leaving those sales in, so I might just leave this, though I don't have much bag space anyway. Hey Sunny D, how are you? Right, what have we got? 63 left, so 18 in the mail. Let's let that just run through. You sold 5 stacks of cookies for 2,000 each. That's just crazy. Pointing out, amazing but crazy. Hey Swarkus, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine Thursday? Hope all is well. Right, any more coming in? 7 seconds. Let's have a look. A few things I picked up here, pyrite ore being one of them. So there's going to be some interesting stuff here. Ah, there you are, Lazy Cavy. How are you? Thanks for the host. Very kind of you. Get the enchanted elementium bar recipe for your mine. You can get it from Blackwing Lair. 32% drop chance. Goblins there. You sell these per 10 with a 45 profit of 45 plus or minus. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to do that, Jack. I'll come back and pick your brains on that when I'm in a position with El Morty to do that. Try not to kill yourself over the huge stack of things you have to study because you ignore them for 6 months. Ah, yeah. Those sort of things do come to bite you on the bum without forward planning, that's for sure. Good to hear, Lazy Covey. Good to hear. All doing well here. We are on the road to 5 million is the plan. Currently sat at 966,000. So we're aiming for the old... let's bring it back up. This is our target, the new auction house mount. We are currently here, and the aim in the next 90 days is to get to here, just above the head. So the plan is average about 45,000 profit per day. So apparently there's a vendor in both sides, both Alliance and Horde. So we should be all right. So this is the Immersion. Thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think it fitted so well. I had to put it in. So definitely that's the thing to do. This is the target. This is what we're aiming for. It started our journey. So we're going to see how we get on, and then once I know how I'm getting on over the first few days, then we can gauge how things are going to go. Yes, it is going to be cheaper with rep apparently. So I'm thinking that that's going to be something I'm going to ignore for now, in case it never happens. But I'm also thinking that if I do get it with the rep discount, I'll have 1 million spare, which is also going to be really good for me as capital for further investments. Put your character next to it. Yes, in terms of scale, yeah. Hey Arnota, how are you? No worries, Lazy Carvey, lurk away. It's more than welcome. I missed that one, Willie Gnome. What'd you say? Do you sell mats at all? Occasionally. I've been trying to sell some Ember Silk of late. It's not shifted for the moment, so we'll have to see how that goes. Doing okay, thank you. I was a bit under the weather earlier on in the week, but I am better now, so that is good. Right, we've got all our mail in. We don't know how fast and easy we're to get exalted. Yes, this is the thing, Jack. We don't know, and it might be, especially at the beginning of an expansion, might be a bit hard to get to. So, I'm aiming for the 5, and that way I've got my bases covered. So 26 in the mail, 40,000 to collect. Mainly enchants. There's a couple of crafted gladiator stuff again. So these are actually selling a bit more now. Loads of lavish feasts. That's good. The Ember Silk finally sold. Good. So that's 200 of that went for 1,861. We sold some Fighter Chow and Enchant Cloaks. Quite a lot of those. That's quite good. Okay, some good sales. Some good sales there. Let's pick those up. You're going for 5 as well, are you, Jack? Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Inscription contracts would seem the way to go. To cover the reputation. Yeah, I haven't really looked into too much. I mean, I have kind of been trying to avoid BFA stuff, but obviously when something like the mount comes along, you can't not avoid it. So that was very much on the radar. So how are we doing now, gold wise? Exactly just over 1 million. So 1,006,289 gold. Obviously we're going to have some expenses coming in there. Let's get the rest of those auctions back on first. Let's see how we go. Right, okay, run a post scan. I wonder if dungeons will be a source of reputations like the end of Horse of Valor. I have no idea. It's going to be one of those things that until they actually release it, we won't know what they're going to do. So we'll see. We'll see. You thought it was going to be 10 mil, so you're happy. Yeah, I mean, 10 mil it would be quite the challenge, getting to gold cap, unless they increase gold cap. That's another thing. So here we go. Let's get all these on. You bought Lost Mail today? Okay, did the quest lines. Anyone have any thoughts on the price of Lost Mail in the future? Holding on to it for a while. I don't know, actually. If I've not done it myself, I haven't looked into the market. But if anyone else has got some ideas, feel free to chime in. Bit relaxed on the 5 mil. You're going to have 1.5 months to play before you have anything university related, actually. So more than enough time to ride post-launch gold craze and make the gold. That's a good point, actually. There will be all that extra sort of gold to be made at the beginning. That always apparently tends to happen at the beginning of an expansion. Yeah, so yeah, that's a good idea. You may quickly get yourself to that 5 million as soon as the expansion comes out. Using your transmog tune to make the gold for the mount. It's about 4.3k though, so you're close. It might drop in value. Less people forget New Dalaran, and Lost Mail is easier to just click and obtain. That's true, unless you have streamer luck and you can just pick it up. So when you've done the quest line, you get a new mail you can sell. Yeah. Oh, you meant to put 4.3 million. I thought you were kidding and just saying 4.3 and you were being sarcastic. Okay, well 4.3 million is really close. You're practically there. That's fantastic. Right, I think I was done. Just double check my mail. So you need to finish the quest line first, and you can only do it once on every character. Okay, so there is a limit there on that respect. I have got the quest. I haven't started it though. Where is it? Dalaran? Lost Mail, ready for turn in. That's the one I picked up. I just haven't done it yet. See, look at this. I've got all these quests I need to do as well. I can't just leave these in my quest log when BFA starts. I'm going to have to finish these off as well. It was bind on use first. Oh, right, okay, but they changed it. This wasn't a huge expense. No, that's fair enough. Alright, we need to do some restocks. Next. Alright, check the auctions, make sure TSM has got a good handle on those. Or you finish and don't turn in for easy experience. Not a bad idea. Although I'm sure there'll be, plenty of other things, experience-wise to get. Did that click? There it is. Right. Okay, so let's restock. Let's start with enchanting. Let's run through this. Oh, it's going a little bit sluggish now. Hold on. Clicking to turn in is fast and completing new quests. No, this is true. Yeah, now it's working. Okay. Enchanting. Restock. What have we got? Oh, only a few. Okay, Crusader, Strength and Claw. Okay, I was expecting more than that, but maybe that's because prices might have gone down. We'll have to have a look at the market of these. And let's do some gathering on this last one. Assuming we can pick everything up. Righteous Orbs and Large Brilliant Shards. Let's go have a look. Did have fun with the mail minigame. Kind of feel bad for those who don't know what the constant locations are on. Yes, this is going to be me when I come to do the quest, because I don't have that knowledge. So it's going to be interesting times. Right, gather those up. And we'll make that. Hey Scorchane, how are you? Doing very well. It's cool for you today. Excellent, good to hear. Or is there a weak aura string for the minigame? That might make my life a bit easier. I might have to have a sneaky peek at something like that. Not that I've used weak auras before, but we'll always give it a go. Tailoring, restock. What do we have? Rustic Workman's craft. Here's the crafted stuff coming up. Now I'm slightly tempted to start putting some of these on, but I'm going to leave it a little while and just do the regular stuff. Oh, we need to do gathering first. Hold on. Start gathering. Now we'll pick those up. Any ideas on the... Oh, there we go. Do you think Drain on Mats will be worth something when BFA comes out, seeing how it's 2 expansions away? Potentially, I mean, anything that's difficult to get, or, inconvenient to get, people are going to want if there's a demand for it. Drain or upgrade item sell rates. Scaling is healthy drainer, even though the bonus objectives, you've got some extra. Don't know, Sporkus. I've never tried to sell them. Right, let's do some black mage weave leggings. These seem to be selling quite well. And a rustic workman's shirt. And then we'll hop on over to the food. Let's have a look. TSM had you listen for 85,000, but that's inflated, you think? Yeah, I don't know about the items myself, so I couldn't say, but I guess look at the market and try and maybe have a look on Undermine Journal and see what it looks like, whether you can gauge what the kind of sell rate is. Not a lot of stuff here either. I've overstocked on the Lavish Suramar Feast because I bought a load, so I'm wondering if I'm still going through that stock of it. But we're going to go pick these things up first, or the price is tanked, which would be even worse. We're going to just do the standard restocks first, and then we'll go through and check up on everything later. See, now that's a bit of a bug, because we've made them, but the thing hasn't disappeared. Let's just open it up again and see if that actually clears. No, it doesn't, interestingly. I think you look at how many are relisted versus how many are on, and if a less are relisted, then the chances are that one of them is sold. I think that's how you work it out. Standard 150% if nothing else is posted. So could it be that you might have actually inflated your own prices? Regions more like 10,000. Yeah, it's quite possible if you're the only person selling something to inflate your own region, your own local server prices. That I've done myself plenty of times before. Especially when you're at something like 150%, it's very easy to just go higher and higher and higher. Oh, this is your first time, or maybe someone else has been inflating them. That could be it. Depends whether you're undercutting other people or not. Alright, let's get all these on. So, standard restock's done. Inflated the helmet from 1k to 45k, and then it sold. Nice, excellent. Well, there are times when it works for you. Or the other thing you can do is just cut the price down and then someone will accidentally snipe it. That's happened as well. Right, daily cooldowns, let's create that. Now obviously we're going to have to invest in some of our things. We've not got any sumptuous fur. Where is it all? It's in the guild vault. Okay, let's go get it. Go for DB region market average or average of the two. Yep. Yep, those tend to be a good sort of average. Quite like that transmog for that druid. Looks quite nice. Sumptuous fur, where is that? There's some there. So I'll grab that. Where's the rest? There and there. And there's more there and more there. Okay, so we're going to organise that better. Let's clear that. And let's put some of this away. We don't need all of this here. So we're just going to take a larger amount of it. Like that, perhaps. And that Borean leather and that Savage leather really needs to go to Earthen. Whilst I'm here, just organising things. And anything else we need to do whilst I'm here? I mean, these parts I had been saving for trading post parts, but I wonder if I'm better off trying to sell those now. Because these really aren't going to be that useful. A huge ogre cache there, which I no longer need. It's better to sell as a module, is it? Okay, Jack. So I need to collect... What do I need? One... Are these all the same? Combine a supercooling regulator, tubing... So these are all different parts. Okay, so this is the power. That's a cooling regulator. Okay, so they're all different bits. Right, you are. Okay. So that, I've got 2 of 4. And that's separate. That's super cooling, and that's a talisman. That's not even related to those. Let's leave that there. Okay. I'll leave those for the moment. Right. Where were we at? With fur, that was it. Tailoring cooldowns. Hexweave cloth, let's create a tailoring cooldown for that. And then celestial cloth, we'll do one of those. And Imperial Silk will do one of those. Right, so that's the main cooldowns for Samadan done. I've got a lot of stuff in the bank actually. Might need to clear some of this out. I'll keep hold of it for now. Let's have a look at a bit of shopping, because we will need to buy things. We can't just not buy stuff in order to make our money. Let's have a look. What have you got? Let's look at cooking ingredients. Anything cheap? Starlight Rose looks cheap. 48% of average buy price. I've already got 2,200 of it though. Okay. Normally I buy that for 41 gold, and it's on for 19.95. Oh, wow, pointy gnome. That's a lot. Wow, thank you ever so much. This is for the Mr. Potato Pension Squirrel Fund. Thanks for the 4 months of relaxing streams. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you ever so much. That's amazing. Thank you. That's super, super kind of you. Wow. That will definitely help Mr. Potato's pension fund. Wow, thank you very much. And thank you everyone for the show of chef's hats in the stream. I've never seen so many. It's amazing. Very, very kind of you, Pointy Gnome. I think Mr. Potato may need a few upgrades for. There's a few things I've been thinking of. The next. Mr. Potato's happy now. The next thing would probably be a whole group of upgrades, because I'm going to have to probably save up for a whole motherboard, CPU, RAM combo. But then I'm probably also going to have to combine that with a PSU upgrade as well. So there's quite a lot of different things I'm thinking about. Oh, thank you, Arnota. It's very kind of you. Yeah, there's definitely a few things that I'm thinking of building up, or to buy gold for them out. This is true. I don't think I'd probably do that though, but nonetheless, that's extremely kind of you and your support. Thank you ever so much, Pointy Gnome. Yeah, there's been changes to capacity since the time the specs were current. Exactly, it's been a long time since the specs were current. I'll need a whole new set. I need basically, I don't think it's worth even trying to just upgrade the CPU, because it's a old Athlon one. So basically, the motherboard itself needs a whole upgrade and everything. Yeah, the CPU would be best and first step, definitely. Yeah, it won't fit in the motherboard slot. Exactly, it's just too old now. None of the new ones would... Exactly, Jack, that's how it goes. One needs the other, so you need to get the three of them together. So that's the combo I'm thinking, but then I'm also thinking my power supply is quite old and I'd want something a bit more reliable if I was going to entrust a new trio of motherboard, RAM and CPU. Oh, sale of Bear Tartar, that's excellent. Yeah, RAM being so expensive, that's such a shame. It didn't used to be. Well, it used to be, and then it got cheap, and then it's got expensive again. I'm not thinking of buying this Starlight Rose, even though it's cheap, because I've got 2,200 of it. Should be about 1/5 of a decent computer, yeah. Yeah, you probably could Dirty Dazzle, that's a good idea, but my RAM's DDR3, so it's pretty old spec, and the 4 gigs, the extra 4 gigs I bought I bought for £6 second hand, so those were a bargain. But I'm not sure how reliable they are, and they are all pretty old, to be honest. I'd probably want some faster RAM. And then there's the whole SSD side of things. I've got one SSD that I'm running WoW and my OS on. It would be nicer to actually, say, have one of those new fancy M.2 drives. The company's made a price agreement, you reckon? Yeah, with that RAM and then the graphics cards going up high in price because of all the Bitcoin mining, it does frustrate you somewhat, not being able to have access. Ooh, look at that, big gamey ribs. I've only got 95. I definitely need to be buying some of these. How many have we got that are cheap? There's a few. I'll leave that one for the auction house gods, and I'll carry on buying these ones. Ooh, there we go. Now I need to... Spent too long sitting around, and I didn't jump on those auctions. So let's run another shopping scan. One type it has now, better, faster. Yeah, anything that's completely old is going to be a bottleneck. So I'm going to have to balance the upgrades up in different ways. But it's always fun going on Part Picker and trying to find a nice combo. That's always the fun part anyway. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Right, let this run through. Hopefully in time for me to get a decent chunk of those big gamey ribs before they all get bought up. Bacon's cheap as well, actually, 20 gold. I could probably do with some of that. Alright, big gamey ribs are still there. So let's have a look. I had to do that for your dad, since he's been using his setup with a minor upgrade for 12 years. Very fun. Sad that you can't do it for yourself. Yeah, it is the fun part. I remember speccing out my son's computer. We had a budget and we went for it. What is my average purchase price? 6 gold 85. Yeah, we definitely want these. Yes, that's true, Pointy Gnome. I know Twitch takes a while to do its payouts, but that is all due to come through at some point. Oh, it's all gone a bit sluggish at the moment. Let's just try and buy these up as I can. Yeah, because I stream as well, I definitely need something probably more than the minimum for WoW, definitely. Is it 390? Is it Pointy? Wow, it's going up. Is this just down to Call of Duty? 68 and the 22 we're going to buy. 11 gold for big gamey ribs is expensive. I'm going to take that one. How many does that lose? Yeah, for a couple of days, yeah. Hey Noxim, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine Thursday? NA's 233. Wow, that's a big spike for NA, isn't it? That's going to hurt for everyone who was used to it being under 200. And the subs dwindling ain't going to help the price go down. No, this is true. Right, what else did we have? Got enough of those, got enough of those. Actually, rune scale koi is a little lower. I'm going to buy that one of 116. And then we've got some bacon here. We've got 655, but I'd like to have some more. Am I going to be running a second account for BFA? Just my main one. That's all I really want to focus on this forecast. I mean, Pointy made a good suggestion earlier. Rather than saving up for this mount, 5 million, you could spend that on tokens and, you know, fund a second account that way, and then have someone in the background doing that, which is a good idea. But for me, I'm thinking it's more fun to have the mount, and I'm still at the stage where I'm more comfortable with just the one account at the moment. And certainly Mr. Potato couldn't handle two instances of WoW and streaming at the same time. You reckon 245, and then after they're playing and off work, they can get some gold and buying WoW tokens, causing price to topple down. Let's hope so, Arnota. Let's hope it does settle back down. There's 22 of 50 here at 23 gold. I'm going to pick up the 1 of 5, and I'm going to pick up 4 of the 5 of these ones. Purchasing's gone a bit slow at the moment. Do you find made some gold, spent some of your gold on WoW tokens again, so you're poor? Yeah, they've just gone up, so if you caught them before they went up, Noxim, good for you. Doing very well, thank you. We are on the road to 5 million. That's the gold now for the new mount is what we're aiming for. We just got to go for the small matter of an extra 4 million from where we're at the moment, plus the 3,000 of the full sold auctions. So not bad at all, really. Hey Costa, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Did you get enough charge in your phone? Right, it's gone a little bit sluggish here, so I think something must be updating in the background or something. Tokens are definitely going nuts today. If you can avoid buying them now, I think it's probably a good idea. 65%? Ah, that's plenty. Hopefully. Right, I don't want to get too many of these, so I'm just going to pick up a few of these 50s. I don't want to go below 1 million. Psychologically, that's going to be my limit, really. Servers are down, are they? Ah, okay, Lemmican. Oh, did I miss something? No, got all those, yeah, there. Can't even log on Battle.net at the moment. Ah, okay, that could explain why things are going slow then. Right, okay, there we go. You panic bought one because one account has only 6 days. Ouch, yeah, that's pretty close. You got thrown out on all accounts. Okay. Oh, you got TSM 4 today, Costa. Excellent, congratulations. So they must have released a whole new of... Oh, you got some as well, Lazy Coffee. Excellent. So those that signed up must have got a whole new... The launch is dead. Okay. Okay. Mercy charity skin sale expires Sunday. Could be contributing to the spike. Okay. Right. Okay. So there could be a combination of things. Pie and cookie. That sounds good, Costa. Oreo's over here, just laying on the floor, watching me. One's in the Discord. See about them too. I'm not sure about that one. Some tokens when they cost 275. You bought tokens when they cost 275, and the rest 20 tokens bought 350. So I actually bought them when the price was more nice. Yeah, that's true. Not you yet, Scorchane. Oh no. Well, hopefully a new lot will come out soon. Let's hope. There we go. And there's my beta sign up coming in as well. Awful lot of errors. Okay. Oh, I missed that. What was that? What's the thing? Okay. Oh dear, yeah. It's a busy day for Blizzard services. Estimated wait 13 minutes. Youch. Okay. That could explain why things are a little bit slow here. So it's on the Battle.net launcher from today, so they're going to be a crazy week or two. Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like the launcher's having trouble as well with people logging in, so maybe it's got flooded with everyone from Call of Duty land coming in. Let's see if we can get some more shopping done. If it's not too slow. Wow, Shelter Eye Silk at 2 gold 70. Yes, please. Your launcher says in queue to log in. Okay, yeah, seems like there's a few problems. It's certainly going slow for me, just on the auction house, so I don't know if that's related to the launcher or not. But everything has ground to a halt. Well, not quite a halt. Mr. Potato is struggling through. What are we like on frame rates? My frame rate's down to 7 frames per second, so there's definitely some problem there. But the latency's alright. Okay, oh, you're 26 minutes now. Right. Okay, this doesn't sound good. Hey, old one, how are you? In queue for logging in, 39 in position. Okay, old one, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be okay. You're 85th in the queue. Hey, the Hawks, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You can now buy tokens with real money and sell them for tons of gold. Now you smell some profit. Yeah, that's true, Noxim. You could do that. Don't they have to go up by a certain percentage though? Because isn't there's a difference obviously in the price between what you get in real terms for it. But if the prices go up that high, you'll certainly make some profit. This is going very slow now. I might have to avoid the auction house for a little bit. Let's try buying a couple of these. How much have we got at super cheap Shelter Eye Silk prices? Let's try and expand this out. See, I don't want to reboot or reload. A couple of mini walls here. I can't be bothered to make those, so I'm going to leave those. 82 minutes queue, youch. Okay. €20 for a token, which returns 13. So you're only getting 65% value, which means you need to exactly double to have acceptable value. Okay. There you go. Thanks for the maths. Yeah, I knew there was some kind of issue. It does seem awfully quiet here. Right, let's pick up my purchases. Might as well collect all these up. Hey Detro, how are you? Also, you have no RL cash anyway. Oh yes. Who broke the game? I think Call of Duty did. Right, I'm going to keep... should I keep this for now? Hesselian seems quite cheap. Let's have a look at that. Hesselian and Obliterum. Let's have a look. Let's do the both. Let's have a look. Okay, Lemkin, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great evening and hope to see you again soon. So the Obliterum price is actually, look at that, it's at 9.90. So that's quite good compared to this Thessalian price of 159. So I'm thinking you were switching servers when you disconnected. Ouch. Okay, Detro. I've got a faction change going on with Awakening, so hopefully that's going to go through all right. Yeah, I mean, Obliterum at that price, I mean, my average sale price is 452. So, yeah, it's definitely inflated here. I mean, the region average is 513. So, in order for me to get some of this Thessalian going, I think if I make... what's the Thessalian times 1.56, I think. So what are we at? Say 174 times 1.56, 271. 119 minutes. Ouch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, thanks ever so much for the host, and thanks for hanging out and lurking and stopping by. So have a great evening, and I'll see you again soon. Released a new game called Wait in the Queue. Yeah, 0.63 average ash per one, isn't it? So I have to do the maths the other way round. So 993 divided by times 0.6. So what? No, it's not 993. There's some there for 750 actually. It's more like 750. Oh, Cloak of Strength's just sold. 750 times 0.63. It's 472. So this is well under that. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to buy it all up. Yeah, Morph TV, I think everyone's getting the same problem, unfortunately. So if I do happen to get disconnected, I'm going to have to probably wrap up the stream there. So let's hang on for as long as we can. I'm going to buy a few of these Thessalians. Let's get the cheaper ones, the 4 of 1. All till 200, which is pretty much all of them, apart from those last ones, Costa. But I think that's good. Yeah, I think so, Gregor. There are issues abound. I'm going to take the 159. I'm going to leave the 166 for the Auction House Gods. You had 500 more items to repost. Oh no! And there are 5 types of gems. Yeah, not just Thessalian, isn't it? I need to look up the list from the website. I'm going to go with these for now. So it is probably going to go down, yeah. That ends up to 325. So averaging out, we should be all right. So I'm not going to go crazy on these. How many have we got? I've actually got some in the bags as well. So we want to get a few of these. Oh yes, I went under the 1 million. Oh well, this is worth it though. I'm going to take these. I think I'm going to take those and the 8. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll leave the rest. Let's pick those up. Florid Malachite and Thessalian are often the cheapest as they can't be cut directly. Then comes the Labradite, cut or uncut. Okay. The other 3 tend to be way high. Hey Rasheen, how are you? Look at Samadan, so lucky. I do appear to be lucky sometimes. Not always though. I've got the sale of the Hexweave bag coming in, so let's keep that there for now. Apparently through the miracles of Mr. Potato, I am still online. I'm a bit reluctant to actually zone to Dalaran. I'm thinking I should probably stay here. But you never know. Jack dipped the game, yeah. Servers over dipped. You were first in the queue, then you disconnected. Oh no. Yeah, I think you got disconnected in Old Dalaran and Mr. Pandaria. Right, you are. I think that's a good reason for me to not move. Don't change anything. So what should we do? Let's have a look at what we can do. We bought some Hesselian, so we're going to obliterate that. I've got some pyrite ore here that I'm not sure what to do with. I could post that on. It seems to have quite a good sale rate. So at least someone low pops being phased out shouldn't be an issue. Yes, that's true. You got disconnected in Water Drainer. Okay. At least not as frequently. Yeah, that's true. I'll need that for the true gold. Okay, I'll save that then, Jack. Thank you. Because that's going to be useful. Ember Silk, we've got 220 total. There's 93 in the guild vault. So let's go pick up some more Ember Silk. Blitz customer verified. We're currently investigating an issue affecting our authentication servers, which may result in failed or slow login attempts. Okay. So they're aware of the problem. Ember Silk. There it is. What's it doing in there? So, Ember Silk, how much have we got? Have we got enough for another stack of 200? We do. Now, the price of Ember Silk has gone back up to 22 gold. It had gone down to 9 gold again, so I'm going to post another stack of 200 of this on and see if I can sell this. Oh, the website is down as well. Okay. Second one's in the queue. Fingers crossed, Fruckpuff, hopefully. Oh, no, you've been disconnected from Blizzard services. I think I'm about to go. Everyone's gone. I think this is it. We'll see what happens. Let's try the auction house. Can we actually post anything? Run post scan. Farewell, sweet world of Warcraft. If this is it, then I'll hang on for as long as I can. Alright, Ember Silk Cloth is going on for 22 gold. So let's post that on. Sounds more like a Call of Duty attack. So even though we're down to 990,000, we do have 4 sold auctions coming in at 4,200. Blizzard services could only be the shop. Yes, hopefully. Pink Floyd, goodbye cruel world. So whilst we're here, and whilst it's so quiet, let's see what we can do. So most things are okay at the moment. All these people attempting to log in, plus Call of Duty, plus people refreshing website, check for info. It's basically a DDoS attack. Yeah, definitely. That's one way to stop them from rising. Yeah, that's very true, Rishi. So let's have a look. Shopping wise, we didn't do everything. Let's have a look, see if we can pick up some other good bargains. I know this is going to take me lower, but getting good bargains is all how I make big profits. Reset the feasts market. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. It's Thursday, isn't it? How are the lavish feasts? Just check here for any good bargains before I do that. Not seeing anything immediately tempting popping up here. Last time the shop froze, tokens skyrocketed in NA because you could still buy them in-game, just not on the website. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we'll leave those. Okay, Lavish Suramar. Where am I at with my Lavish Suramar feasts? I'm right down here, which is why they're not selling. My 9 of 20. And they're quite expensive. No, they're quite cheap actually, looking at that. Oh, was that Jack really? Okay. Login of duty, great game. That's funny, Jack. Stock has been out most of the day, which is why they increased so fast. Yeah, absolutely. NA's 235 now. God, that's... Yeah, this price is low for feasts. They should be higher. They've been pushed further down. Now, I did reset these once. I'd be tempted to buy these again and reset them up. How many have I actually got in stock though? Got 180 on the auction house. My 9 stacks of 20. Isn't it late on a Thursday to reset? You could say that actually, because it is... all the guilds are going to be off and disconnected now, aren't they? Those that couldn't get on. So a lot of them might call it for the night. Yeah, that's a good idea. 8 to 11 or 8 to 12. Those are the progress times, yeah. Got reset back to 900, wow, okay. But yes, this is also true, there's only 39 to buy out, so it's not a lot. And I'm sure Nix won't mind me buying out his 20 there. It's tempting to it, because they are my best food seller. That's the thing. So I think I'm gonna go for this, because then I'm hoping sort of maybe some weekend people will come through. So let's try this. Let's push these back to where they were. And cancel my own. Ooh, it's gone a bit slow now. Hopefully this isn't the end. You're super stingy and buy them out. I think I might have to try a different auction house. It's gone a bit slow. Or I might have been disconnected actually, looking at that. There's no one around and someone's running here. Oh no, this might be the end. Farewell, farewell World of Warcraft. In the middle of a reset as well. I'm the king. Just me and you, Time Lord Larota. And I don't think you've made it. Goodbye, cruel world. This may be a short end to the stream. Let's see if we phase through. Let's see if there's anything else around. I don't want to range too far, but it looks like the whole thing's gone down. Up to almost 1.7 million. Excellent score, Shane. Hey, Snappy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I think we may be having to end the streams soon. I'll leave the dipping to you. Use Guardian Spirit. Yeah, save myself. I haven't even got it on my spell bar. Oh, yes, I have. There it is. Oh, that was on the auctioneer, not myself. There we go. Now's my chance. Yep, this is definitely not looking good. I saved the auctioneer. If someone's going to go down, it's save the auctioneer. You won't be able to afford all accounts soon. World of Samadan. Just me. Online. Me and Pierre. Oh, poor Pierre's just stuck here. Unfortunately. Save the auctioneer, save the world. Exactly. But which one? It's a choice of 3, and none of them look like cheerleaders. Oh, there's someone else back. Someone's appeared. Where did you come from? Have you been hiding this whole time? Let's try another one. Yeah, you're definitely not the auctioneer. And you're still running. First in queue again, disconnected. Once it's my turn. Yep. I think there's a big, massive problem here. So, I think I'm going to probably call it a night with what I've done so far. Do a WoW head profession talk. Well, what we've got so far, where were we at, actually? We're at 986,000. I think the whole world's imploded with Call of Duty. So let's put this in to our list. Let's add this in. So we haven't gained a lot today. What was the number? The tooltip's gone over. 9. Oh, there it goes again. Right, let's go over the top and then round. Okay. Oh, no, small. There we go. Right, there we go. Position this. So today's gold, we are at 986,764. Now, obviously, that is way under where we really wanted to be in terms of our 45,000 a day. But, you know, this is the start. This is where we're going to just see if we can get a few things going and make a few sales, invest in a few things, get some stock going, and see how we can go from there. Yeah, all the servers are down, so we're just here looking at our gold chart now. Pretty much mine. Samadan's no longer here. Oh, what was the status? Samadan bot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've been disconnected. So there we go. The profit each day was about 45,000, Jack. So, yeah, I've been kicked out of Warcraft now, so that's me done. Goblins are supposed to buy stuff cheaper. Yes, that's a good idea. Do more things and markets, not just cooking and charting to get more cash. That's exactly the plan, old one. So what we've done is we've got alchemy going on Awakening. Now, because Awakening was Horde side, I've done a faction transfer to get Awakening over to Alliance side so we can pool all the gold together. Actually, this is a point. I haven't added in Earthen's gold, who's got about 50,000 on him. And then when I add Awakening in, I'll be able to get all that in as well. They only automatically get the max reputation discount without needing the rep. Yes. Oh, hey, Infamous Juice, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I am actually just going to be finishing up the stream here, now that the servers are down for me as well as everyone else. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get on, unfortunately. But we're just having a look at my gold chart and my plans for getting to 5 million. I'll put a link to it, Costa, onto the Discord, so everyone can get a 30 minutes login time with a manual login. No worries, Danny. Engineering on a druid, make a golem every month, 1 click daily, 80k. Good idea, old one. I'd have to really rank up. My druid's going to be alchemy and herbalism though. You made 60k today. Excellent, Costa. So I need to follow your examples and make all that dread leather next as well. So there's plenty of stuff. Yep. Transmute Master on the alchemy, as Jack's been helping me through with that one. So I'm going to have, I'm going to enjoy that one, getting the alchemy up and make some gold on that. So I'm going to spread out over, we've got tailoring, cooking, enchanting, leatherworking, skinning, alchemy and herbalism. Sam earned almost 2 million gold today. Yes, pointing out with your donation, that's that would have done it. That blows this out of the water, doesn't it? Golem sold for 72k. Oh, and there's your updated list. Yeah, have a check out of Jack's list of the alchemy, which is really useful. 300 bars ghost iron for the 30 yards and 30 living steel with colours. Excellent. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to keep this updated. I'm going to do a YouTube video. I'm going to put that out tomorrow with the kind of like the start of this. Oh, you're now connected to Blizzard services. You was only the whole time. Oh, you were online the whole time. Oh, right. So you managed to get back in, have you? I'm going to probably finish my stream here, though, because we've pretty much wrapped everything up. I'm assuming there's not going to be many people. Oh, you never... Excellent, Mango Jeeves. That's lucky for you. Let's see if we can throw a host over to someone. So I think I haven't done Sharken in a long while. Hacking. Yeah, so I think I'll throw a host over to Sharken. Oh, is he not playing World of Warcraft? He's got it on his list. Hold on, let's have a look. Let's just see what the ad does once it comes through. Maybe he's not playing World of Warcraft. It says World of Warcraft on his list. But maybe he's not. Oh, it was meant to be a question. No, I was going to end the stream there, since I've been kicked out. I think that's going to be a good time for me to end the stream. So I'm going to throw a host over to Sharken, who does appear to be online. So thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. It's been lovely having your company. Thank you Pointy Gnome especially for your very generous donation. It's extremely kind of you. I'm going to throw a host over to Sharken. Now next time I'm on, I'm having a bit of a loose schedule this week because I'm still recovering over from being ill earlier this week, and so I'll see how I get on over the next couple of days, but my next planned stream is going to be on Sunday evening. There's not going to be a creative stream because I'm busy this weekend, so it'll be Sunday evening for the next one, and hopefully see you then. And if I get to go on before then, I'll pop on. Oh, the queue time's dropping, so excellent. It looks like things are going back on for everyone, but I'm going to call it a night there myself. So have a great evening, everyone. Enjoy your World of Warcraft, and I'll throw a host over to Sharken. Good night and farewell. And everyone's back in. Excellent. Good luck in WoW, everyone.